forgot how the Halloween theme
in the
song
middle
goes.
here.
What's that? Do 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 do. I remember. It. No, I was about to start singing "This Is Halloween" from Nightmare. This is Halloween. What if that was the song?
Well, I'm Colton. I am a production coordinator here at AMP and Rock Punch.
Hey, my name's Samuel Goodwin. I'm a writer and director of, I guess, kind of genre things here at Rock Punch.
I am Andy. I'm a content developer, and I also teach film at Georgia State, graduate students. So.
Nice. Andy, you're sort of our resident Halloween historian. You've seen all these films, right?
I have seen all the films, and I know a fair bit about it. I can do the dance a little bit. Details that I drop.
How many are there?
It's the first two Halloweens, then the bastard child one that nobody likes except me and Colton, and then the Druid trilogy, then Busta Rhymes. No, H2O, then Busta Rhymes, then the Rob Zombie 2, and now this one. So this is the 11th. You're
11.
Right. Yeah.
The 11th hour.
Okay.
So when did you first see Halloween, Andy?
I saw Halloween in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, first Halloween, it was a blockbuster. I'm an older person. I'm
What's
what
that?
they call a senior citizen. Well, the movie gets done, and it's just nothing but shots of the neighborhood, and he's breathing, right? And then it goes to credits, and I literally thought that Blockbuster had put out an incomplete version of the movie.
I saw Halloween for the first time a little over a year ago now. I saw it at a friend's house, and I watched it on this 13-inch TV that was about 15 feet away from me, and it scared the shit out of me.
I first saw Halloween about a week ago. So
I feel like we're getting ready for a hot take here.
Is the way I feel about Halloween is the way I feel about the Beatles, which is why I get that, like, I get why they matter. I get why so many things have riffed on them. A lot of, like, the genre, like, wouldn't exist without them, but I just don't care. Like, man, I can watch it and I can be like, oh yeah, structurally, like, this is really good. Like, it's so well constructed. Like, the roving camera, I get that a lot of this stuff you've probably never seen before at the time when it came out, but to me, I just had no emotional interaction with it.
I feel like I can relate to you, Sam, in the sense that I saw The Matrix way late. I saw The Matrix about 5 years ago, and I was just like, what's the big fucking deal?
It would be really, really hard for someone to say that Halloween, despite, like, not only was it first, but it also was the best of that genre. And to me, it's just whenever you see, like, a reiteration and a twist of it, like, honestly, It Follows, it just feels better to me.
Are you going to categorize It Follows as a slasher film?
It's like, because it's like, it looks like a slasher and it feels like a slasher, but it doesn't have a slasher. But given all these opinions that I have about the original Halloween, it makes me very excited for the new one because it's gonna be more tailored to audiences like me. It's gonna modernize it a little bit.
You know who is
I bet it's gonna be real scary.
You know who's the scariest person in the world to me?
Yeah.
Danny McBride. You know who wrote this movie?
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride. I'm going in shitting myself already.
The scene that I love is
all these
the
empty
fly,
spaces
man. The fly and the thing.
Are you gonna criticize my parking choice?
I'm literally in the back seat.
You are back seat driving.
This is the Beatles of parking choices.
All right. Sam would have picked this spot.
Let's go see Halloween.
About the AMC here.
So Andy pointed out the 24 sign was ripped off, and I was like, oh, did they like renumber them or something? Because I always thought it was like this one was AMC 24 and the next one down the street was AMC 23. I didn't know it referred to how many screens there are. So I guess they had to take it off because it's like false advertising.
Somebody taught you that? Are you already trying to pass the buck? I was taught that that's what it was.
No, I just...
Are you an idiot?
I don't know.
AMC number 24, we have 12 screens.
Is it ever weird to you that you never ran into an AMC 1?
Yeah, I assumed it was like in DC or something.
In DC?
All right, boys.
Bum, 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 bum.
I never want to hear that music again.
What?
I
want the soundtrack.
It was so scary.
Yeah, see, that really made me like the music. more than the original
A couple times I think this movie does that to me. It makes me crawl in my skin.
Every time something scary is about to happen, or Sam thinks something scary is about to happen, his arms just go like
That's nature fucked you. Like that's the worst fight or flight response ever. It's like you wouldn't have made it in the wild, but you
throw your
exposing your soft underbelly to whatever's attacking you.
My like one-liner review would be this was the best game of Rainbow Six Siege ever.
Dude, you know what? You say that, and that makes me think I'd love to see a horror video game that's like that. Because for the first hour of the movie, I was like, this is all good, but like, what makes this great? And boy, it got fucking great.
It's all set up.
Oh man, set up and payoff, man.
Yep,
it's like Danny McBride, that comedy background. He brings that comedy's just setups and payoffs, man. These moments throughout that first hour that were like really awesome.
I thought the bathroom scene with the two British reporters and the garage was when he got the mask back. That was really awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
That was the cute. I was glad that happened at that point in the movie because I'm still thinking, oh, it's like a slasher thing. Like it's just gonna be like run away because he's invincible and just run away until the cops come. But that was the first one where she like was able to fight him off for a minute, and they were like fight beats. Like it reminded me almost of the Casino Royale bathroom fight scene.
Oh, yeah.
Like it reminded me sort of that. Like the same beats of that fight were there. You know, if someone like James Bond was like a psychopath and you're just regular people trying to like not die.
Can I just say, like, for a guy who when they go to exercise day out in the yard and he's not even moving, evil keeps you in shape.
Yeah, dude,
right?
he is.
Like just evil.
And I'm trying to think of I'm like, man, okay, so like that one got the boyfriend he kills at some point. This could be anyone's boyfriend, audience. I'm just thinking like lifting someone off the ground like that with like one hand, or like impaling them with a knife to a wall. I'm like, that is a ludicrous amount of strength.
Yeah,
God, some of those kills were brutal, and some of the gore was really tripping me out.
Yeah. I was wondering about you, Deep Throat.
Yeah, Colton,
I'm thinking about some of it now, and
when I do this, when I'm anticipating a loud noise, if anything like moderately gross happens, like ranch soda.
What I really loved about this movie is there are so many things. It does a lot of things that it did in the original Halloween. In terms of like, there's like some straight up shots it recreates, but it never feels cheap. It never feels like a rehash. And they put such great twists on them that it feels exciting.
So to me, to someone to go on what Colton just said about the shot, the callbacks to the original, I just saw the original. And I just saw, for the very first time, the very iconic, like, they throw him out the window after they shoot him, and then they look over and he's gone. They recreated that exact shot after he throws Jamie Lee Curtis out the window, and then she's gone. And it was so awesome because it also felt, I think it works, it doesn't feel gimmicky because it has the same emotional resonance to the character as it does to the audience watching it.
Yeah.
So I think it's got a few moments. I think it's got a couple of bits in it that are a little rough.
Totally. I think how they presented her trauma, I think they had to like dumb it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But overall, like what a fun movie.
Judy Greer.
Judy Greer
steals.
Yeah, that one.
Judy Greer.
And that to me was the biggest one where a moment before that beat happened, I was like, are they gonna do it? And then they did it, and it was just like, fuck yeah, that was awesome.
Well, she's like, we were just talking about, I think on the way in, I was talking about how she's like usually wasted.
Yeah.
Like, they usually throw
Jurassic
her away.
World.
Yeah, like why are you
8
here?
seconds of that
She
movie.
was in Jurassic World?
Right.
Oh, she's the mom.
Yeah, she also mocapped the T-Rex, but that's not a... Yeah. We're talking about that. But in this movie, they actually found a way to not waste Judy Greer, right? Halloween, awesome.
It was awesome.
Thanks for letting me tag along with you guys.
I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, definitely go see it.
Fuck yeah, Halloween.
We're gonna say, not that this is gonna have any consistency, top 5 of the year so far.
Yeah, for me as well. I would definitely agree with that. You can find us on Rock Punch. We release videos every Wednesday, and yeah, like, subscribe, Rock Punch that subscribe button.
Right,
that was pretty rough.
Get out of there.
All right, let's go see movies again sometime.
Yeah, let's do it. This is great.
You'll get out when I allow you.